One of you is exhausted from being the one who always brings up the hard conversations and the things that need to change. And the other one is exhausted from constantly being told that what they're doing isn't enough. I'm a licensed therapist, and this is a dynamic I constantly see. One partner becomes the one who pushes for change. They initiate the hard conversations, point out the patterns, name what's not working, keep trying to move the relationship forward. The other partner becomes the one who protects stability. So they want peace. They don't want things to be picked apart, and they don't want every calm moment to turn into a we need to talk. And neither role is automatically good or bad. But the problem happens when this turns into a loop. The change partner can start to feel alone and resentful, like they're the only one who cares enough to try. And then the stability partner starts to feel like they're always failing, like nothing they do counts. So they get stuck because as the change partner pushes for change, the more the stability partner protects how things are. And the more the stability partner protects how things are, the more the change partner feels panic and pushes even harder. If you're in this cycle, you've probably convinced yourself that your relationship has communication issues. In reality, what's usually actually happening is two nervous systems getting activated differently. So when a nervous system senses threat, it chases safety the only way it knows how. For the change partner, threat feels like nothing ever changing. So the body goes into urgency, scanning, pushing for answers. For the stability partner, danger feels like being judged and never measuring up. So the body shuts down, minimizes, and tries to end the pressure. A relationship is really just two nervous systems trying to learn how to sit at the same table. But when a conversation starts in threat, it almost always never ends in connection. Connection has to be set up before the threat kicks in. So this means the work actually starts before the conversation. Before you walk in the door and before you bring it up, figure out what you're actually feeling underneath the reaction. Because most of the time, what you're reacting to isn't the real threat you're experiencing. The frustration can be masking the loneliness, or the anger is covering up the fear. So that's part of why I started recommending Ori to some of my clients, specifically the ones who are in this dynamic. Most of us could use some help processing what's actually underneath before or after a difficult conversation. And so I encourage them to do this in the moment instead of waiting 3 days to talk about it in my office after the damage is done. If you lead with the real feeling instead of the reactive one, chances are your partner will be able to hear your request. What they won't be able to hear is a verdict that threatens their nervous system.